A polite invitation. Mm.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess.
Oh.
You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter?
Hmm.
Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we
Mr.
can meet again in
Jack?
less
What the-
dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
Also being a real charmer, I see.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
He quite is.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something
There's
about...
a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120
What's my
a month.
badge number?
150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso.
Oh.
It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Hey, those are rickety houses. If a carpenter can fall through a roof, then, you know, maybe you fell down the stairs. You're kind of clumsy. Maybe your shoes were tied.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. It might be the only R&R I get for some time.
He just calls every freaking woman he sees princess. Nice place. Up and my car's on the other side. Oh, look at that. I'm an investigator now. Okay, well, that's my current destination. Go. Curtis Benson's apartment, 9:43 a.m. Look at this place, pretty swanky. Let's see, what apartment is he in? 2. Hampton Reed Reynolds. I wonder how expensive these apartments are. Mm.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed, and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up, or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Eddie Wason. Yes. Kitchen, okay. Man. That's freaking bananas?
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Two glasses, one with lipstick. Freshly cut watermelon, what the hell? And you gotta eat that. Can't do that.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Oh, of course, of course. Let me just read this real quick. After, he says his spiel.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
The California Fire and Life Company is in consideration of the premium of $1,105 to be paid per annum, ensures a lesion field development against all losses or damages occurring to Rancho Escondido, located
What exactly
at
do you expect to find, Jack?
in an amount not exceeding $221,000. The California Fire and Life Company has caused these present to be signed and witnessed by an official representative on this the policies of insurance described Curtis Benson. Whatever. What's out here,
Jack,
huh?
you've made a terrible mistake.
Nice view.
Get out while you can.
Breezy. Huh. Okay.
To get all of the
Suburban
stockholders, I need to follow the
redevelopment
paper
fund.
trail.
$2,000. Curtis Robert Benson.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
The music went away, but I couldn't help but notice all the other door handles, apart from those two, are not. But what's in here, eh? Oh!
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh, God.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
I'm getting tired of you just constantly throwing my name around like that.
Get dressed, you're getting out
Who do you
of
think you
She's
are,
not so
Jack?
He just
You're-
lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. She's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Okay, well, maybe I just have to shoot you. Look at that, though. The bed slightly reclined. Oh, man. I look daisy, fancy, whatever. Got some nice cigars. Okay. Well, Curtis. Let's have a little chat.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
I don't believe you.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Would it be the share certificate?
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Oh, yeah, sure, Curtis. You want me to continue to use your name at every freaking moment?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
I don't really believe you.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
The insurance agreement?
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Cock of the eyebrow. Look at that.
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
How do I prove that? Do I have proof? Maybe, yeah. I think that's our best bet. What do you say, Curtis? Just asking you a question, Curtis. Hmm? You think it might be the development fund, Curtis? Huh? Can't be the share certificate, Curtis, because we already used that, Curtis. I think it's the frickin' lumber, Curtis, huh? Huh, Curtis? Huh? You, Curtis, huh? Stonewalling me, I see. I don't very appreciate that, Curtis. What did I accuse him of? Huh. I. How do I prove it's an insurance scam? With this inferior lumber, it just doesn't mean it's insurance. The development fund that has nothing to do with insurance. We already used the insurance agreement, so none of these
If you don't
feel
ask, you
like
never
it
find out.
actually. But he's definitely not telling the truth. So then,
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
oh,
Your card
Jack.
is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
All right. What's my next stop? California Fire and Life. Okay. And they probably didn't clear out my freaking office yet, so I can still get something, maybe, possibly. Still have access to the building. California Fire and Life, 9:57 a.m.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
I sure do. First door on the right. Could it be a golden door handle? Oh, it is. Surprise. Why are my papers so strewn?
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
Ooh, I'm feeling a tingle.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I don't think this has anything. I can't
There's
even,
got to be more in these files.
can't even feel it. Ooh.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole.
Phillips. How are you?
Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work?
What does that
on anyone,
mean?
Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man.
Semper.
Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Oh, the Hall of Records going back there. Oh, damn it. Hall of Records, 10 a.m. I kind of wanted to check out Benson's office. See if I could go in there. See if I can find any dirt on him. You got a replacement chandelier? No.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The Land Registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Coming off a little strong, Kelso. The records office. Where is it? Tell me before I throw you off a building. Registry office. Just up the stairs here? Like all the way up? Police department. Yeah. Ooh. Golden door handles. I can see the ropes from the chandelier or whatever. They're still here.
This doesn't look like the Land Registry.
That's because it isn't. It's just downstairs and across the way.
Thanks.
You sure you don't want to stay and keep me company?
Maybe some other time, Princess.
Oh, like, is Kelso, like, pulling all these goddamn women? Oh, that's it. The open door right there. Jesus.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Let's see. Southern Film Casting. We're gonna have Standing in Sun. Stillwater. Nope. Oh, Suburban Redevelopment Fund. It's right here. Leland Monroe. Curtis Benson. Harlan Fontaine. Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney? For God's sake. What's he got to do with this?
Oh.
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
Okay.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north.
Okay.
118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning.
Oh, great.
We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area.
1 million?
Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
You know, couldn't you do this, man? You know?
1876988.
1,
Divided by
8,
90,000, yes.
7. 6988. 6, 9, 8, 8 divided by 90,000.
1,876,988
you don't have to tell me.
divided by 90,000.
20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21. I know
That
that.
number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Let's see. That would be.
Let's see what the site is worth to them. 1876988. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Oh god, it's these bozos again. Well, I get to kill him this time.
The caddy, the extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Hey. Okay, Riddler's down.
Throw out the guns.
Hey, sir, what happened to him? Was he in on it? Okay. Whew. Another brush with death. It means I'm getting close.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening.
And
They're building houses for GIs, Jack.
into like freaking matchstick
I
houses.
turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's gonna help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so.
It's so.
Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Ooh, yeah. You're the fall guy. They'll probably say he stole the morphine and figure out some way to spin it. Kelso's apartment, 6 p.m. It looks like Elsa's gonna give me a call. Hello, princess. Oh.
Who's asking?
Who's asking?
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you.
True.
Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Now, what was that hot chick's number at the Hall of Records again? Kelso's apartment, 7 p.m. Leland Monroe's mansion, 11 p.m. We're a little late. He said around 9. We're about 2 hours
I appreciate
late.
the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These
Hey,
guys are
frickin',
grifting GIs. That's what they do for a
that's his
living.
name.
It's okay,
Sorry.
Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
That's that guy who was his boss was getting shot up. Nice to see him kind of return. Well, it's time to end this. Give me that gun. I need that gun.
Keep on going, Jack.
Oh, my hat! Get myself healed it. Oh my god, they're shooting me pretty good. Investigator down. Okay. Anyway, shot me pretty good. Oh great, I gotta sit through this again. God, why are they such good shots?
Throw out the guns!
My hand again!
That's it. Out of ammo.
Good kill! Nailed that son of a bitch.
Not that one. God damn it.
Good kill! Nailed that son of a bitch. Island, goddammit, he can't get us.
How long do you think you can hold out?
You clever asshole.
Almost out. Need a new weapon. That's it. Out of ammo.
Pretty brave for a dead.
All right, men. Hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
Golden door handle. I'm a piss poor shot. Great.
There it is. Put the weapon down now.
My God. Oh, hello, princess. Oh. You wouldn't shoot me, princess.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
Oh, it's
I'm
her.
sure you do.
Freaking.
So how about pointing it over there in the
receptionist.
direction of Hollywood instead of at me, princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
From The Office.
I don't normally shoot women, princess. How about putting the
See?
cannon down?
Freaking princess. What did you think? You shot me. What? It wasn't loaded?
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say princess.
I was never very good at reading women.
You're so funny.
Ro, where are you, damn it?
Why did he freaking like point his gun up?
Weapons on the ground now!
Oh. Oh, this is a shotgun? Okay, now I know.
You want me? Running low.
Anything in here? Huh? Nope, this is a bathroom. Golden door handle.
Jack Kelso.
So calm.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
Yeah, you just
I
got
thought
shot.
I had an invitation, Monroe.
So am I.
Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
But yeah, he was like running so fast, and then Jack Kelso. Let me slowly walk towards you. What is it? Oh.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Freaking Earl. Roy Earl. Look at that. A lot of Roy Earl. Comb eater?
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Wasn't Colmeyer? Wasn't he the freaking vice person? The vice, head of vice or whatever? Lieutenant Colmore? Colmeyer? Because I'm thinking of McKelty, but I think that's the arson guy. Oh god, a lot of reading. Okay.
Smart.
Okay, now he
Keep the
says...
dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine is implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics in the greater LA County area. In his capacity as a clinical psychiatrist, he has dispensed large quantities of contraband morphine to drug dealers and users under the pretext of prescribing treatment for his patients. Between July 18th and September 3rd, 1947, 22 suspects arrested for narcotic possessions claimed that the drugs were medications given to them to alleviate the symptoms of various psychiatric illnesses. Could you shut up for a minute, Monroe? Jesus. We're both bleeding out here, but you don't hear me wincing all the time. Several showed paperwork to this effect. No pattern was noticed by arresting officers, however, and no further action taken since each charge amounted to no more than a misdemeanor, and the suspects were processed across 4 separate divisions: Central Hollywood University and Highland Park. On September 7th, 1947, after a lengthy interrogation, suspect Reginald Barclay offered the name of an associate he knew only as Doc Fontaine. See interview transcript. Barclay stated that Fontaine was the selling party in a deal he brokered with Willie Foster, yet to be apprehended. Foster is known to LAPD Administrative Vice as a high-ranking courier for Mayor Harris Cohen. On August 29th, again on September 6th, and then again on September 12th, 1947, Dr. Fontaine visited a men's haberdashery on Sunset Boulevard, a haberdashery known to be owned and operated by Mayor Harris Cohen. On all 3 occasions, Dr. Fontaine was inside for more than an hour. 2 days after his final visit, on September 14th, a shipment of morphine with a street value of $4,000 was moved from a house in Brentwood to an East Downtown warehouse, whereupon it disappeared. It is the opinion of this officer that Dr. Harlan Fontaine is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in Los Angeles. With close ties to organized crime, I recommend that he be kept under close surveillance until such time as a comprehensive legal brief can be assembled. Roy Earl. Okay. Oh, we got a newspaper. Let's look at that first. Suburban Redevelopment Fund promises 10,000 new homes.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Light, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped.
Duped.
Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Subterfuge.
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
What are you reaching for,
Lieutenant
Doc?
had believed that I was involved.
What you got in your hands, Doc?
I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy.
Oh.
Be
Oh.
still, Courtney.
Oh,
All your
God.
troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
I feel bad for Courtney. He was just trying to, Semper Fi. He was all about that.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
I might read that case file again. Maybe slower this time, really take in the words. Oh, what's this? Another case file I can read? Aw. I did also look it up. It is the same guy. Oh, Morelli. Stephens.
Some sold up.
Sawyer.
The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy.
Did you have mercy for those people
Operator,
in the
put me
homes?
through to Phelps.
The
Arson
GIs?
Squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine.
Oh.
Dead?
Dead already.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name. He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor.
Freaking the guy we interviewed that one time said looked like the exterminator guy or something.
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
I don't know. Yeah, the phone's right there. You can do it. And okay, so 5 stars and no damage, no injury. Ah, I'm so great. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund has been dismantled the old-fashioned way. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, you beautiful bastards. We have made quite a progress. Took down Elysian Fields and now Suburban Redevelopment. But now I guess we gotta save Elsa from the exterminator guy or whatever. The arsonist. But anywho, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.